Information ethics. Hello, and welcome to this vital session on information ethic, the second lesson in Chapter 1. Think of this as the code of conduct for living in the digital age. Our formal definition is clear. Information ethics are the foundational concepts and attitudes necessary for conducting appropriate activities in the information society. Crucially, ethical behavior is expected regardless of the presence or absence of laws. So, even if something isn't strictly illegal, an ethical person knows when it's wrong. When we post, we must understand the core characteristics of information on the internet. First, information is easily spread. A post can reach thousands instantly. Second, and most critical, is its permanence. Once information is out, it tends not to disappear easily. Even if you delete something, copies may remain on servers or archives. This digital permanence is why caution is essential for everything we share. Respecting the digital rights of others is mandatory. We must avoid the infringement of others' rights. This includes 3 key areas. First, copyright. This protects creative works. You must not publicly share images or videos for which others hold the copyright without permission. Second, personal information. This is sensitive data. You must not leak the personal information of another person. And the third is called privacy. You must not infringe upon others' privacy. Even if a person is in a public place, sharing an image of them against their will can be an ethical breach. Communicating responsibly means avoiding harmful actions. You must not post comments that slander or defame others or engage in online bullying. Even on an anonymous bulletin board, your words have real impact, and you are not truly invisible. Remember, we must be careful about location data. Be aware of geotags or geotagging, information that includes latitude and longitude embedded in photos and videos. There is a serious risk of being identified, such as having your home pinpointed based on the location where the photo was taken. Finally, we must talk about truth. A major challenge of the modern digital age is disinformation and rumors, false information that is deliberately spread or baseless rumors. Always check your sources before sharing information. Spreading falsehoods, even accidentally, is a serious ethical lapse. Now, let's look at the problems that occur when we misuse our devices and social media. First, what is it? Social media is services that provide platforms where individuals can connect with each other on the internet. This constant connection brings many risks to our health and safety. The first is internet addiction, a state where one becomes excessively immersed in the internet to the extent of interfering with daily life. If you find yourself scrolling endlessly when you should be sleeping or studying, you may be experiencing this. The second is physical danger. Using smartphone while walking, often called distracted walking, is the act of using a smartphone while walking. This is hazardous to yourself and others, leading to accidents because your attention is completely diverted from the physical world. Beyond addiction, the digital world is also vulnerable to crime. We must protect our data from cybercrime, the misuse of computers and networks for criminal activities. 2 major cybercrimes threaten our identity and privacy. The first one is called identity theft, and it is the act of a third party pretending to be a certain individual or organization to steal IDs or passwords. Always use strong passwords. The second is leakage of personal information. This occurs when personal information that should remain confidential is disclosed to a third party. This can happen through careless sharing or a cyber attack. Protecting your ID and private data is not just an ethical duty, it's essential for your personal security. Thank you for your attention. Remember to be an ethical and responsible digital citizen by protecting your information and respecting others.